how long would you hold a property before selling? And before you dive into your stats, I would preface to say, when we're chatting with clients, we're saying, well, we never want to have to sell a property. It's great to want to sell a property because it's overperformed or over exceeded your expectation and you've got other things you want to do with that money. You never want to have to sell the property because you've run out of cash or it's underperformed and you fell pregnant or lost your job or whatever it might be.
Yeah.
But your paper that you presented talks about the ideal selling point. Doesn't mean you have to sell then, but there's some variances in that.
Yeah, we not valuing properties that haven't sold. Obviously, it's more accurate to if it actually goes to market. So that's what we focused on. And absolutely, 17% is a great return. It would have been even higher. Your equity would be even higher if you didn't sell, because obviously there are costs involved in selling. So, 2% to the real estate agent, all of the hassle associated. So the other option, of course, and this is how people build big property portfolios, is they get a lot of equity in their home in order to buy more. So you don't have to worry about the selling costs on the way out.
Yes. So what you're saying is, if you're in a position where the portfolio performs well, it gives you choices. If you want to sell, then great. If you don't have to, then that's fine as well, as long as you can keep progressing.
Yeah.
And I suppose a lot of clients that we're dealing with are saying, well, okay, I've got 2 or 3 properties in my portfolio. I actually might sell down on one of those because that gives me a lot more leverage to go and do this over here.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a really good approach. So people need flexibility. You don't know where you're going to be in 5 years' time. Unfortunately, a lot of marriages end, for example.
Yeah.
Knowing that you've got that equity base for whatever it is you need to be doing in 5 years' time. I mean, financial freedom shouldn't just be about retirement. It should be building throughout your life. You should be getting more and more confident, more and more secure every year because of your portfolio. You shouldn't be just waiting until you're 65, because there's a lot of life to live before then.
There is, absolutely.